Hi everyone, Sam Quinton with Sonoma Publishing right here in Frankfort, Kentucky. So, real quick video. One thing that I'm going to be showing you today is we are about to package and ship, that is, label and prepare and all that, a package for one of our Kickstarter backers. Now, that campaign ends tomorrow, June 20th, 2024, but this is a backer I have shipped things to before. And I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show you guys how we do things. Get that right there. Okay. So what we have here are the set of art prints for the Child Safe Fantasy Bundle. So we've got Nick Capone's Elf, Maiden, and Unicorn, Lotus Blair's Incarnate Cat, Sandra Cole's Titania the Fairy Queen, and then Circe by Kelsey Cohen. These are all on really nice heavy cardstock, really great prints. We have them made through Mix'em. Alright, so this is the Child Safe Fantasy Pack. We're going to go ahead and put this together and show you guys how we ship these. So one of the things about crowdfunding is you really do have an obligation to make sure that you're sending items that are well packaged so that your backers get what they're wanting in the best condition possible. So these are 11 by 17 art prints. We have 11 by 17 bags and boards for them from BCW. We've got 11 by 17 cardboard or chipboard, depending on which supplier we're using at the time, sheets that we use for these to help secure them. So we tape them up to keep them from sliding around. Nice and easy, nothing fancy. This way it's easy for the backer to get those out once they get there. Now, we use for shipping a jam paper 13 by 18 size photo mailer. These are stiff, rigid mailers. That's going to get reinforced by the cardboard sheets and everything that we're putting into there. So nice, strong. We're still gonna take and stamp these. Please don't bend them because we don't want someone trying. I mean, if you put in the effort, you could probably damage this pretty thoroughly, but you'd have to put in the effort. Okay. So get that nice and sealed. But lost my tape there for a second. I would never recommend relying just on the standard glue backings that any manufacturer's envelopes come with. Noise. So get yourself some good packing tape and a dispenser or a roller or whatever you want to use. Go ahead and really get that on there so that you're nice and secure. Make sure you're checking that there's no damage. Everything's fine. And this thing right here, you could hurt a man with if you hit him with it. That's got good weight to it. And we'll weigh that here in a minute. But let me find where I put my stamp. Well, I'll stamp it off camera. I have a little stamp that says, please do not bend. That kind of thing. We'll get that on there. So, we'll go ahead and get this weighed. It's going to be heavy. Well, for a package, it's going to be heavy. So that is, no way that's right, 1 pound and 9 ounces. Okay? So 1 pound, 9 ounces. Let's check that and make sure that there's not something skewing it. Yep, 1 pound, 9 ounces. Alright, so that's a pretty good little parcel. we're going to go into our shipping software. And I use stamps.com, but one that I would also recommend is Pirate Ship. Stamps does have a monthly subscription to it, but if you're shipping a whole lot of stuff, you usually see a net benefit from that. But when I mean like a whole lot of stuff, I mean like 100, 200 packages a month, that kind of thing. You can make that subscription money back pretty easily in the savings that you see. All right, let's see what we got here. So with this, we won't, of course, dox anybody because that's just not what we do. We'll go into our software. We'll plug in our dimensions. And no, I'm not going to put this on screen because I just don't want to risk disclosing any information for the backer. But I'll narrate it for what that's worth, right? We get our weight in here. Now, some of you are like, well, how much is something like this going to cost to mail, right? So, that's a good question. We did the math. And by we, I mean me, because, that's how it works around here. Did the math, checked the information on the site, and really, really made sure and double-checked everything to make sure that we were going to be A-okay on this. And not mess ourselves up on our postage. So we get this in here. And so we are looking at several different options. We charge on this $11 on shipping on the crowdfunding campaign. We know about 10% of that is coming out in fees, which leaves us with about, $9.90 or so, right? And then we've got the cost of our envelope, our big 13 by 18, the cost of our mailing cardboard sheets, and then, of course, our postage. And so we are coming up to a grand total of $9, and it's going to be $9.88 total. And that's accounting for the envelope, the postage, and then the little cardboard sheets, tape, all that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, and the reason I know that is I know what my costs are for each of these elements, and then I have my postage. So we'll go ahead and get this in here. We'll take and send this out to him tomorrow. Obviously, he won't get it in time for it to make any impact on the crowdfunding campaign. He won't be able to show it off in time for anyone to back it or anything. But it will go a long way towards, customer satisfaction. And customer satisfaction and retention is something you really, really, really want to shoot for, guys. Do everything you can. Help if I turn my printer on. Do everything you can to give your customers the best service. Make sure that you are treating them well, getting their books to them, their prints, whatever you're sending to them in the best possible condition, right? And then do it over again, over again, over again. Consistency and consistent excellence, the best effort that you can put forth. Don't go looking for ways to take shortcuts because it shows. Have the respect for your backers, for your customers, and treat them as best you can. I mean, they're giving you their hard-earned money to help you make things happen if you're doing crowdfunding. They're giving you hard-earned money if they're buying something from your web store or at a convention. Give them the common courtesy of giving your best effort. Okay? All right. And with that, we have our mailing label. I'll go ahead and make sure that I didn't just flash that on camera. And then we'll put this out in Get Ready, and I'll take it and drop it off on the post office tomorrow morning. But yeah, just that lickety-split. Normally it goes a little bit faster, but when I'm just working, I'm not narrating to a camera. So if you have any comments, any questions, any criticisms or concerns, feel free to post them in the comments below. As always, please like and subscribe. share with folks who might find this particular little fun thing interesting. And we'll be back with more, little videos on how we do things, and maybe help you find things that work for you too in your business endeavors, in your creativity efforts, in your crowdfunding efforts, whatever you may be doing. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you next time.